badass new members of the Paradox Collective, thank you so much for joining our community of entrepreneurial leaders co-creating a new paradigm of leadership. I'm coming to you today with so much passion for the journey we're about to take together here from my shelter-in-place home in the woods of New Hampshire, and I want to take a moment today to guide you on a visualization to help you get the absolute most out of this program. But before we start, I want to also share that every single one of you are an incredible leader and human being, and are joining a community where every single one of us understands what it means to take the risk of being an entrepreneur, to be a creator, to see something that's not there and be willing to put our whole heart and soul behind making it real. And every single one of us also has committed to leveling up together, to connecting vulnerably, to living with awareness and responsibility in life and work, to accepting where we're not yet at our best, and to growing into our absolute best selves, and to doing that with a community that can hold us accountable and can hold us with compassion to help us really live our absolute best life. So you are in amazing hands, and we have an incredible program in store for you. But for this video, I'm going to ask that you find somewhere you can go where you'll be uninterrupted. And I know with COVID that can be challenging, so if you have to share a space with someone, that's okay, but you're gonna take about 3 minutes to go inward and practice a visualization, which there's so much powerful research behind visualization and helping us really get clear on where we want to go and how we want to do that, which, as you know, as a leader is so essential to success. So go ahead and find a place where you can drop in for a moment, and I'm gonna go ahead and get comfortable here with you. And find a nice seat and let your feet be planted firmly on the ground. Let your sit bones be heavy in whatever chair you're seated in, or if you're standing, that's all right too. And just imagine that there was a thread pulling you up from the crown of your head so that your spine gets nice and long. And go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. And a big exhale, letting your hands rest in your lap. And another breath in. And another exhale. And now gently allow your eyes to close or find a soft downward gaze. You can place one hand on your heart and the other hand on top of that hand. And take a moment to go inward as you continue to breathe, letting the world of its stress and its busyness and its tensions just fall away for a moment, letting yourself really connect internally. And specifically really focusing on connecting to your heart space. And as you do, I want you to call to mind why it is you joined the Paradox Collective. Maybe it was a desire to reawaken a passion in your life, to understand your next edge and learn how to grow, to live and work with even more beauty, with even more passion, with even more inspiration. Or maybe it was a desire to connect more deeply with other leaders who really understand, to form meaningful friendships and connections. Maybe it was simply seeing the passion and the transformation that's been going on from our current community, from myself, and wanting to also be part of that, wanting to contribute to something that helps make the world a better place. Whatever it is for you, just take a few deep breaths and really feel your why. Feel the reason that you are joining the Paradox Collective. And let your body be nice and strong right now. Your chest open, spine tall. And now I want you to ask yourself, how do you want to show up as you embark on this new journey, as you join our collective and our community? How can you show up as your absolute best self? And what does that look like? What does it look like when you're your best self? How do you stand? How do you sit? How do you move? What does it feel like when you're your best self? What types of emotions are you experiencing? Allow yourself to really go there for a moment. What's your face like? Are you smiling? Are you serious? Whatever it is, allow yourself to go there right now. What do you sound like? What's your voice like? How are you leading others? How are you connecting with others? What are your relationships like, both with your friends and your family, and also with your colleagues? Step fully into that version of yourself, and I want you to make a commitment to yourself as you join Paradox to show up with authenticity and to show up as this best version of yourself in each and every moment to the best of your ability. Stand in that now and just let yourself feel how that feels. Let yourself experience what it's like to be your absolute best self. And just take a moment to appreciate yourself for this, for who you are. I know I am so often focused on what I need to do in order to make my dreams, my vision, my team, my loved ones work out or happy or successful. And so many of us as leaders, we do consistently look out for others. But it's also so important for us to get really clear for ourselves how we want to be, how we want to show up, so that we are able to show up in our best selves for others. So really embodying your best self here for a moment. Take a deep breath with me, breathing in and a deep breath out. And just allow this feeling to settle throughout your body, throughout your mind for a moment. When you're ready, you can let your hands gently rest in your lap. You can open your eyes, letting that feeling just linger with you. And I really appreciate you for right off the bat just playing with me and going there with this meditation. We have a few follow-up requests of you. So one, take a minute or two just with your camera, just a selfie, to just share why it is you're joining Paradox and how you want to show up to be part of our community. And let it come from the heart. You don't need to overthink this. There's no right or wrong answer at all. We want to get to know you a little bit better, and we want to be able to share this with the other new members coming in. So you'll also get to hear from them. You're not going to be the only one doing this, but let it be vulnerable. Let yourself really share. And the second thing is, please read through the full email of all the information of onboarding and schedule your one-on-one with Ted. He's our co-founder. He's an amazing entrepreneur and coach. He's here to make sure you get the absolute most out of this program. We can meet all your needs and your goals. So please do those things. And that's all I've got for you today. We've got so much more in store though, so stay tuned. And if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out, shoot an email, text, anything you want. We are here for you, and we are so fucking pumped that you joined. All of you are absolutely incredible. So have an amazing rest of your week, and we will talk to you soon. Welcome to Paradox.